Let's get recording started. Game continuing. And let's get into it, shall we? Who's ready to solve some puzzles? Our story so far. In the course of their afternoon-long investigation through St. Mystery, Luke and Layton stumble on a rumor about some mysterious kidnappings. The professor had a hunch that Ramon's disappearance and these kidnappings must be connected. In a quest for further details, the intrepid pair continue their search of St. Mystery into the night. No matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to find that special someone. I know how you feel, buddy. Tell me, Professor, what does an eligible bachelor like myself have to do to find a girl? I had an epiphany the other day. I think the reason I'm alone is because I can't solve this puzzle. Okay, chat. The test to see if I can still be single after this. If I can solve this puzzle, one of you is legally obligated to date me. Parasocial relationships, don't do that. Oh, how I've tried to solve it, but no matter how many nights I spend pondering it, the answer eludes me. Please help me, Professor. I don't want to spend the rest of my life talking to my stuffed animals. This man has some real struggles. Number 12? Oh, we missed this puzzle for a while, dude. If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 in 2 pieces, then reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the... Okay. If you want to cut the pieces of the paper shown in diagram 1... Dyslexia, help me. If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into the 2 pieces, and then reassemble them to form a rectangle... Ugh. Okay, burps, not helping. Start again. If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2 pieces, then reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper as shown in diagram 2. However, in order to assemble the pieces shown in diagram 2, you need to flip one of the pieces over before putting them together. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper... Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper in diagram 1 into a rectangle without flipping either of your 2 pieces? Is my dyslexia just going like full out dumb mode right now? I feel like I don't... No wonder this man is single. I don't even understand the question. Which is maybe why I am also single. It is a 40 picarat puzzle, though, so it's not an easy one. It's not an easy one. If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2... Wait. Okay. So it's saying if I were to take this south piece right here, everything below this line, basically, then it'd make the rest of the rectangle, is what it's saying. But you'd have to flip this. Without flipping either of your pieces. Okay. Rectangle without flipping either pieces. Okay. I understand this a little bit better now. So the way to look at this is if you just do it that way, and then that folds in. Buddy, get me a girlfriend right now.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
Damn, I'm so smart and sexy. That's right. If you know the answer, the puzzle seems quite simple, doesn't it? What kind of a resolution explanation is that? If you know the answer, puzzles are easy. Thank you, video game. Oh, joy, I'm positively tingling with excitement. With that puzzle solved, I'm sure if I'll find a bride in no time. I solved the puzzle for you. Dummy. Okay. Where are we going? How's it going, dude? Inspector Kemley and Madame have already retired for the night. Ramona's likely off to the cafe. You've had a very hard day, Professor. Do try to get some rest. Good night, sir. So I believe we're going back to the inn. I wonder if we really did just mistake what we saw on the street. No, I am certain that it was Ramon. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. He may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return healthy as can be at an hour later. Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what we saw happen to him. It's so peculiar. Plus, Ramon wasn't even at first. Lots of people seem to have the same experience. Any other villager would be in a panic over something like this, but say mystery. Well, it's peculiar, that's all. There's something very peculiar about this whole town. Yes, in most places, no one would stand for this, but we've seen that Saint Mystery is anything but normal. Yes, don't you worry, I'll let him know. Oh, hello there. There was a phone call for you. It was some, Inspector K something or other. From Inspector Kemley? He just keeps saying that it was urgent and that you should meet him at Reinhold Manor at once. He probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday. Maybe so. We won't know until we get there. Come, Luke. What do you have to say for yourself, man? It looks like you forgot fellows are getting used to saying mystery. But stay sharp. Believe you me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can say Stachin Starfin. Stachin Scarfin. By now I'm sure you realize that you can retry the puzzles you fail to solve, eh? However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before we can get back to them? That's right, you see. That's the way it is with some things in life. Once they're gone, they're gone. For good. But rest at ease, you two. Those puzzles you thought had vanished have merely moved elsewhere. You must seek out Granny Rilton's shack. It's a strange old building, so it should be easy enough to spot. But don't get sloppy just because you know how to retry puzzles now. There is no honor in laziness. Now that you've got the lockdown or lowdown on puzzles in this town, let me throw a puzzle your way to keep you sharp. 30 peak rats? Alright, we're good. The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms, as shown in the diagram below. The entrance to the complex is marked by A, and the exit is marked by B. The security guard on duty is a bit of a loafer, and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. What is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room? Okay. Question is this path the least number of turns? Perhaps not. Perhaps the answer is not, shortest distance, but least turns. So, 1 turn, 2 turn. Well, let's follow the path they have. 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 turn, 4 turn, 5 turn, 6 turn. So we gotta narrow it down from 6. So 1 turn. 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns, 5 turns, 6. Okay. 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns. That's just the same one in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, I meant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's the same. Same path. So how can we optimize this? Why is there this, like, this part right here that looks like an exit but is not an exit? That's a bit perplexing, don't you think, chat? Could we possibly 1 turn, 2 turn... I mean, he could backtrack to different rooms, right? Because it's not he can only visit every room once and then that's it. That's the puzzle, right? It's just asking turn optimization, right? Fewest number of turns. So 1, 2, 3. I can't. Is that important? Is the fact that that's open important? Odd. Hold on, testing 1, 2. Yeah, my mic's still working. Supposedly, allegedly. So 1, 2. Three, 4. But it's not exiting. But it's not asking if you can exit, though. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, that helps no one. 1, 2. Unless what if the debate is that it's 6, right? I don't think so. I think this game is too smart for it to be actually just 6 the whole time. But that would be a very funny. Wouldn't that be a funny puzzle if it's like, oh, what if answer and here is possible answer and that possible answer is actually answer? That'd be very hilarious. That'd be a super funny puzzle. This Statch and Scarfin is keeping me sharp. So that's 6. I mean, this has to be part of it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if that's all this is asking? It's not asking for an exit, chat. Watch me get bamboozled, but it's not asking for an exit. That's my logic.
Luke, here's my answer.
Okay. Okay.
I suppose I thought wrong.
The puzzle shows you an example on purpose. Sometimes seeing an example keeps people from thinking creatively. Don't get stuck in a rut. Did I like double play myself? Did I debate myself into thinking? What if? What if?
Luke, here's my answer.
Okay, okay.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Shows you an example on purpose. Sometimes seeing example helps people from... So it's asking me to be creative. Is that what I'm supposed to be getting from that? Okay. 1, 2, 3. One, two. Three, 4, 5? What did I say last time? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. Whoops. I don't mean it. I apologize. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is there this blank space here? That bothers me. That bothers me. That blank space is there. It's telling me that this game's tricking me. So that is 6. Oh, visiting every room. What am I missing here? 1, 2. 1, 2. 4. How can you optimize this from where it is? I don't want to give the game a hint coin. If the game gives me a hint coin, it's gonna be like, have you tried thinking about the puzzle? If you think about the puzzle, the answer is easy. And it's like, that's not a hint. It's not a hint. Don't give me those hints. So this is 1. 2. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it doesn't work. One, 2, 3, 4. Said 4, and game didn't like that, so it's not 4. I don't see how it could be 5 either. I mean, 2, 3. Where's that 2? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What if it's 5? We're doing my favorite Professor Layton strategy of guessing numbers till we get it right, because we're at the lowest peak rate that's possible anyway.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Is it 3?
Luke, here's my answer. Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Okay, so then there's some wildly creative solution if it's... Can he do it in 1 turn? Can he do it in 2 turns? Can he do it in 0 turns? What if the answer is 0 turns because he like doesn't turn his body, and that's what the game is trying to ask. It's like he doesn't turn his body, therefore he didn't turn, which would be really stupid. I'm not giving this game hint coins. I'm not giving it hit coins. Doesn't deserve them.
There we go. Ah, I suppose I thought
It is the lame way to do it, but if the game's not going to punish me by doing it this way, if the game's not going to punish me by doing it this way, I will play by my own rules.
I suppose I
So
thought wrong.
it has to be 2. That's the last possible number it could be, right? Unless I misinputted an answer. I can't wait to see the breakdown on this.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Okay, diagonal. Okay, you know what? Fair play. Fair play. That's right. The security card takes a path like the one shown above. He can finish his patrol of all 9 rooms in just 2 turns. Since the example shows the guard turning right angles to go from room to room, it's easy to assume your solution works the same way, even though that's not the case. You know what? Good puzzle. Good puzzle. I like that one. That's like what I like to see. Seems like the training paid off. I've been giving you has paid off. No need to thank me. Anywho, be seeing you around. Desk, where's it go? Layton. Layton likes desks. That is kind of the lame way to do this game, is like, hey, a puzzle that the answer involves like submitting a guess. Okay, just guess every possible like thing. I think that kind of puzzle would benefit more by like you have to actually draw the line, the path that he'd take. Then it promote a little bit more creative thinking, right? Hey, Professor! Looking busy as usual. Yup. Oh, I got this puzzle I just can't figure out on my own here. Can you lend me a thinking cap? Oh boy. This is gonna be fun. Below are 6 linked rings. They may look like a tangled mess, but there is one ring that, if cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected end to end in a long chain. You must cut in order. Which one must you cut in order to make the chain? Choose the right one below. Okay. Probably B. Think it's B.
There we go.
Damn.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Too bad. Take a closer look at the diagram, idiot. All right. So it's probably not... Wait, it could be A or F. No, probably not. Because those look looped around each other. Okay, if it wasn't B, what about E? Does E make sense to be cut? E makes sense to be cut.
That should do it.
Really?
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Okay, well, we're at the lowest peak we're at, so we can just keep guessing till we get it. Really? Am I wrong? How is it not E? There's one ring that, if cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected end to end in a long chain. C, maybe? So that's... No, I don't think it's C. Is it really not B? So it's not B or E. Is that the only ones I've guessed so far? So A to D to B works. So it's... What am I missing?
There we go.
What am I missing?
Oh,
Is
how
it
embarrassing.
actually one of the end ones? Because that would be a debate fitting of this game, is if it was one of the end ones, but that doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand how it's not B. I want to see the breakdown on this. I think okay, no. Unless, no, that doesn't work. It can't be F. Can't be A. Is it D? I can't believe it's one of the end pieces.
Luke, here's my answer.
Breakdown, please.
Another
I want to
puzzle
break down.
solved.
Don't just say, yeah, if you cut that one. Good job. If you examine the connections for each ring, the answer is surprisingly easy, isn't it? Great job breaking down the puzzle. Okay, idiot. F, C. I feel like that could also apply to C, though. Or was it E? I don't know anymore. I don't know. I don't like that puzzle. Not a fun puzzle. Oh, so that's how you do it, yeah? I can finally rest tonight. That thing was bugging me for days. Let me tell you something neat. And by neat, I mean terrifying. The thing is that I've actually seen that old man with that big sack come out of the tower up north. I bet you dollars to donuts that he's the one behind all these disappearances. I wonder what he does up there. Wait, no. I don't even want to think about it. It's just too scary. Pile of books. I don't know. Layton. I think Layton likes to read. Luke's a child. He doesn't like to read. How's it going, friend? Hey there, Professor. I bet you hit a solved puzzle, am I right? Yeah, of course I'm right. 50. Oh boy. Oh, it's a map puzzle. Okay. Two boys are playing a game in which the goal is to take the longest route from point A to B, as shown in the map below. The only rule is that no section of the road can be traversed more than once. What, of course, should they take in order to cover the longest distance possible between point A and B? Okay, okay. Oh, alright, so it's one of the... Okay. Okay, so that's pretty long, but there's some sections here that... Okay, that's pretty long, but I feel like there's more sections that we're missing. I wish I knew what path I said first. Nah, I feel like this. Was that the path I said first? Okay. See, I like this one more than that other, like, shortest ones first, because you actually have to, like, actually map it out. Can't just be like, how many number? That's not enough number. No, no, no. You got answer wrong. Answer wrong because not enough number. Yeah, that doesn't check out. I feel like that's good. That's it.
Luke,
It's probably
here's
not
my
because
answer.
this game sucks. This game sucks and never lets me have anything.
How embarrassing.
And give it another shot. As a general rule, you should try to cover as many of the roads as possible. In the example above, it appears that the boy who walked on the green path covered quite a bit of distance. However, shown by the dotted lines, the roads that this boy passed up on the way to A to B really add up in distance. Is that the route I took? I'm gaslighting myself, I think. I don't know. Try again. Try again. Okay. Wait. Wait. So they just can't walk the same section of road. We only got like 3 sections of road there? Wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 6 sections of road?
There we go.
I can't remember what I guessed last time. Okay. That's kind of
Another
a very,
puzzle
like,
solved.
straightforward path. Nice work. Speaking of leisurely strolls, have you been outside today? If it's sunny, why not go for a nice walk? Okay, DS era video game. Bang up job there, Professor. Even that puzzle didn't faze you, huh? Of course not. You're a pro. Yep, a real piece of work, Prof. You know that? Of course you do. You're a scholar, after all. Found a painting scrap. Longest path. Cool. Whoop. Oh, I don't want to move yet. What's this thing? What's this on the ground? It looks like a scrap of notepaper. What's it say, Luke? Well, let's see here. It's just terrible. Lady Violet has been an awful case of flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, so I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do? What to do? Lady Violet. Oh, this journal must be talking about the Baron Reinhold's first wife. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was a way I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him. And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot for the Baron and his family. Huh? Look, there's a hole in that boat there. Oh, Professor, that reminds me. Have you heard about the one in the sinking ship? Okay, sinking ship puzzle. SOS, 15 people are trapped aboard a ship that's going to sink in exactly 20 minutes. Their only chance of survival is if this is the 5-person life raft stowed on their vessel. To make matters worse, the waters around the ship are teeming with man-eating sharks, so swimming to safety is out of the question. A round trip to the nearest island and back will take the boat. To the boat takes 9 minutes on the raft. How many people will live to see dry land? What if the answer is 20 and this game's like, there's a way, you idiot? Whoops. I don't wanna submit yet. I mean, I could go to the submit answer screen. There's nothing. Or okay. This might be kind of helpful actually. Okay, so 9 minutes for a round trip. Five people. Jump on the shark and swim to have it swim you to safety. How many people will live to see dry land? Okay. Okay. Here's where the wording can potentially get a little bit kooky, let's say. All 20 of them can theoretically see the dry land, you know? They can. They're all presently and currently alive. They can all see the dry land. It's not. Will they make it to dry land? That's not the question. The game is asking right now. It's just asking how many of them are gonna live to see dry land. They can all see the dry land.
There we go.
Okay.
Frankly,
Okay.
ashamed.
Okay, try again. By now, you've probably come to the realization that one person must stay on the raft in order to pilot back to boat and pick up more passengers. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting either too big brain or too small brain for this game. Answer unconfirmed. Okay, so theoretically, 5 people. One person needs to pilot the boat back. So, and it takes 9 minutes. So theoretically only 9 people, right, should be able to make it to shore. Why can't it just say that? How many people will live to make it to shore? Except... in exactly 20 minutes. Where is my notebook? So just to be, so 20. No, 15 people. 15. You know what? Except the way the hint was worded. implies that
That should do it.
okay.
Oh,
So that eliminates
how embarrassing.
that possibility. All right. Okay. So never mind. 15 people in 20 minutes. Not 20 people in 20 minutes. My dyslexia made me rue this day. All right. So 15 minus 5 at the maximum, right? So 10 people are on the ship. 5 people are on the island. So how many did it say was a round trip? A round trip to nearest island and back. The boat will takes 9 minutes on the raft. Okay. So we started at 20 minutes. So now we're down to 11 minutes. Actually, technically, 4 people are on the island. 11 people are on the boat. So 2 minutes left. 8 people are on the island. I'm losing my math here. 8 people are on the island, so 7 people are in the boat. But the boat can still sail back to the island, taking 4 people with. Or 4 more people with. So 13 with 2 drowners?
There we go.
Okay.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Not a difficult puzzle, but I thought it was gonna be like, you idiot, you didn't think about the obvious thing. Nicely done. If a moment of silence for those 2 who didn't make it, please. Wow, great answer, Professor. It took me 5 times as long to get that one. What are your thoughts, Kat? Well, if it isn't Claudia out and about. And that reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, my boy. Oh boy, it's a cat puzzle. Okay. There are 3 different colors of plush cats before you. The color of a cat denotes its weight. Examples 1 and 2 show their relative weights. You had 3 red cats, 4 black cats, loaded on one side of the scale. On the other side of the scale, there are 4 white cats and 1 black cat. Given this setup, will tip the scale left, tip the scale right, or stay the same. Oh, okay. So 4 white cats is equal to 5 black cats. 3 red cats is equal to Okay, well, let's just do this kind of simply and just kind of eliminate weights that are equivalent to each other, right? So we know that 3 red cats equal 1 white, 1 black cat. So essentially, all we're looking at is what's heavier, 3 black cats or wait. Yeah, 4 black cats. Wait. No. Okay, never mind. I thought this puzzle was simpler than it actually is, because I'm an idiot that is colorblind too, apparently, on top of everything else. Given this setup, neither is heavier than the other. I'm assuming it means that they're both equal, right? So there's not 2 black cats on the other side. So maybe we shouldn't worry about it. How do I explain this? Okay, so a white cat is heavier than a black cat because it takes more black cats to equivalent the weight of 4 white cats, right? Hi Randy, welcome to the stream. So it looks like logic right now, at least baseline level logic, says that the left side is heavier. Will the scale tip left, tip right, or stay level? Yeah, baseline logic says left side is heavier because there's just more cats. How can I convert? How can I convert? Maybe the easiest way to figure this out is to try and figure out what one of each cat. Maybe it is actually that simple. This game loves to make you think about super hard and super easy things. So Randy, this was just before you got in, but we got a puzzle where the specific wording of it was a ship is sinking. The lifeboat can carry this many people to shore. You have this much time to do it. How many people will live to see dry land? And I was thinking, well, technically, everyone on the boat that's sinking can see the dry land and they're alive. Therefore, all of them can live to see dry land. But that wasn't the answer. So, so I'm already like trying to like out big brain the game, which in turn makes me a small brain. So this game is not as simple as the obvious answer. Yeah, I thought it was clever. I thought the game was trying to play me. Because the game has played me in the past. And then the game played me again. It's like, you fool, you activated my trap card. So, let's... So, one white cat is about equal to... like, what, 1.25 black cats? I can't do math. Why do I bother? I can tell that the right side can be converted to 6 black cats and 5 white cats. To 6 black cats and 5 white cats? I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying now. The right side can be converted to 6. Either one, not both at the same time. You know what? Okay, you know what? Let's change the right side. Or the left side of the scale. Let's change those red cats to their equivalent cat values, right? So those red cats are... six blacks, 3 whites. Plus 4 black cats. So really there are 3 whites and 10 black cats on the left side, right? And so the right side, it's 4 white, 1 black. So let's kind of just reduce weight. So if we were to equivalent and just like cancel out the 4 white cats, we can cancel out 4 black cats on the one side, right? So that leaves us with 3 white, 5 black cats on one side, weight equivalent.
I think I've got it.
I feel like that took me way too
I
long
did it.
to like think about. This game's breaking me more than it should. Okay, so yeah, I had the logic. Excellent. If you replace the red white cats with black ones, this puzzle becomes much simpler. Once you make the replacement, you have the 6 black cats on the right and 6 black cats plus a white one on the left. Thus, the scale must tip to the left. Once you realize how you need to look at things, it's not a terribly difficult problem now, is it? I feel like we got a lot of puzzle pieces. Let's put those together. Why not? So technically got it first, so I win. Okay. Stream delay. So therefore, haha. Okay, this might be one of our pieces at the bottom. I mean, it looks like it could go there. That seems reasonable enough. There we go. It's all coming together. So we only have a couple mysteries left. I mean, according to how long to beat, I am approximately 2/3 the way through the game. Potentially? I don't know. Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things? You oaf! Some butler you are! I'm so sorry, sir. I detest sweets. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once. Yes, but of course. Huh? Ah, Layton, there you are. You requested our presence, Inspector Kemley. My sources tell me that you've been out snooping about and interfering with my case. Just what are you up to? It certainly wasn't my intention to interfere with your case. However, a few things don't make sense. Leave the investigating to the police and go chase after that golden apple or whatever it is. Don't you worry your pretty little head off about it. I'll find Simon's true killer. Of that you can be sure. Now, unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here. Understood. Good day, sir. That inspector has some nerve, dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit. What do you say we go ask Ramon about yesterday, Luke? Well, where is Ramon? He's in the cafe. There you are. Good day, Ramon. How are you feeling today? Fit as a fiddle, Professor. Perhaps vivacious as a violin. Ooh-hoo-hoo. That awful fatigue from last week seems like it never happened. As you can see, I'm bursting with energy and my skin is as soft as baby's. I feel like a teenager again. Is that so? That's good to hear. He doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he? He has no idea what happened. So what's our next move? We shall respect the inspector's wishes and leave the murder case alone, Luke. It's as Inspector Kemley said, solving crime is the police's job. Besides, something tells me that this case and the golden apple are more related than we suspect. That's the intuition of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor? First and foremost, we need to find a clue that will bring us closer to the golden apple. Perhaps one of Baron Reinhold's relations or close friends can help us point us in the right direction. Of course, there's also someone else. Let's see if the family butler has anything to say on the subject. Since when are the police good at doing their job? Whenever you play as police in a game, that's when they're good at their job. Okay, back to the whatever it is. Back so soon, Professor? Matthew, I was wondering if you know anything that could point us in the direction of the golden apple. Anything you know would be great help. For example, did the Baron say anything before he passed away? I'm sorry to disappoint you, Professor, but the Master never said anything of the sort to me. I'd very much like your help in the search, but my duties here prevent me from leaving the grounds. If only Ingrid was around to provide some assistance. I beg your pardon, sir. Ingrid? It's been years since she left, but Ingrid used to work as a servant in the mansion. She was Flora's nurse, and when she often helped me with my work... Matthew! Yes, madam. I'll be right there. Please excuse me, sir. The lady calls. If you're curious about Ingrid, why not pay her a visit and talk to her yourself? Let's see, at this time of day, I'd imagine she's walking around by the general store. Please do me a favor and tell her that Matthew sends his regards. Certainly. I'll be sure to pass along your message. Thank you for all your help, Matthew.
Isn't Ingrid that sweet old lady we've passed by before?
Indeed. We also saw her in that picture of young Flora. Come, Luke, let us go find the old girl.
Off we go, then. The general store is outside the mansion, right? We'll be in there in no time.
Elira should write your next line. Your favorite letter is J, tuna fish fillet. You're gonna wash your dog with some blue shampoo. My brother's name is Matthew. Hello, Ingrid.
Oh, goodness me. If it isn't Mr. Layabout, was it?
The name's Layton, madam.
That's right, Mr. Layton. What can I do you for, sir?
Earlier, we were talking with the butler at the Reinhold Manor, and he mentioned you used to work there. We'd very much like to hear anything you might know about the Baron.
Heavens me! Do you want to hear about the Baron? I'm afraid the only stories I have are from when I worked at the manor, and that was ages ago.
That would be ideal, madam. Would you mind telling us one?
All right. Well, I suppose I could tell you a bit about the Baron and his former wife. The way Master Reinhold and his wife would carry on, they almost seemed to be like children. You'd never seen a man who was so in love as Master Reinhold was. When she passed away, Flora was all the Baron had to remember her by. So he raised that little girl with all the love a child could want. The things he'd bring home for her, toys from all over the world, and teddy bears as big as yourself. He was in high spirits in those days. He really wanted to give her 2 parents' worth of affection.
So where has Flora gone?
Your guess is as good as mine, sir. I have no clue where that girl went. She left the mansion well after I stopped working for the Reinholds. Some say Lady Dahlia put Flora on the street to keep her family riches to herself, but that's nonsense. After all, the Baron cared about Flora so much, I can't imagine he'd allow something like that. You know, you just reminded me. The grave of the Baron's late wife is located in the manor garden. I wonder who takes care of it now.
The Baron's former wife is buried in the garden. Thank you, madam. You have been extremely helpful. Luke, let us head back to the manor. Boy, this is just a back and forth. I have a hunch that the grave might hold the clue we've been looking for. Literally back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Matthew? What's he doing over there?
Oh, look, it's Matthew!
Good day, Professor. Were you able to track down Ingrid? Yes, we did. In fact, we were just speaking with her. I mean no disrespect, but she said the grave of the Baron's late wife lies on these grounds. Do you have any knowledge of this? Lady Violet's grave, sir. I was just about to visit it myself. Would you mind if we came along to take a look? Not in the slightest. Right this way. Here's the entrance, sirs. Please, watch your step on the way in. This is Lady Violet's grave.
Gosh, this place is really nice. It's not creepy at all.
The late Baron, rest his soul, told me to keep this place in proper order, and I have tried to do so. Here sleeps Violet, my one true love.
This statue looks much like Lady Dahlia. It's hard to believe it's someone else.
Back when Flora was just a tiny little thing, Lady Violet used to take her to the park in town. Some of the flowers in the garden grew from the ones Flora's planted here for her mother. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the Baron's journal. It should still be in the desk in Madame's room. It's possible that it might contain some information that could aid your search for the golden apple. My thanks, Matthew. I'll be sure to give it a once-over later. Now then, Luke,
We best head back to the Reinhold matter. Actually, no. What a lovely vase. This must be the journal that Matthew spoke of. I have to admit, he seems to know where everything in the matter is. There's something about reading someone else's journal that just doesn't seem proper to me. However, the investigation must continue, so... The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive. What do you suppose it refers to? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its memory. I felt terrible about forcing that change onto Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another like you. You are my first, my last, and my only. Changed its memory. I'm not sure what the Baron means, but it is clearly vital information here. I collapsed some days ago, and I felt bedridden and have been bedridden ever since. I feel as if I failed Flora as a father. I can only hope that when I am gone, the people of the village will look after Flora and care for her as I did. He must have been terribly ill. It seems I am not long for this world, and the time has come for me to say goodbye to my little Flora. I've left everything in Bruno's care now. Flora, I pray you find happiness in this life. I've disclosed the information of this secret place in a note that I've left with an old friend. It is my most fervent hope that the seeker of the golden apple finds it and grants my dearest wish. Professor! Baron Reinhold's old friend. We must seek out this person, Luke. But Professor, how can we possibly find that person with nothing but this journal to go on? Haha! It is like I always say, Luke. Any good investigation starts on the street. We'll just have to ask everyone in town about the matter. What? I mean, of course! You're absolutely right, Professor. Let's get to it. Of course. Any good investigation also needs direction. Let's start out by asking Ingrid a few questions. She seems to know a great deal about the Baron Reinhold. Okay. Oh my goodness, all of you are here. Mr. Layton, if you have some skill at solving puzzles, yes? I once cracked a case by solving a puzzle left behind on a note I found hidden at the crime scene. Let's see how you fare against it. Here's my directions. Make it so your eyes aren't just pupils. Okay. A detective who was mere days from cracking an international smuggling ring has suddenly gone missing. While inspecting his last known location, you find a note. The note appears to be nothing more than a series of numbers, but your gut instincts tell you that this note will reveal the name of the crying kingpin. Currently, there are 3 suspects in the case: Bill, John, and Todd. Can you break the detective's code and find the criminal's name? 3 suspects, Bill, John, and Todd. Chad, I figured it out. Let's see. Okay. Easier way to do this. Bill is boss. He sells oil. You think you can Danganronpa your way out of this?
Think you can Danganronpa your way out of this game for me?
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right. If you flip the note upside down, you'll notice that the numbers resemble letters, and that those numbers form legible sentences. The message recorded there is, Bill is boss. He sells oil. Impressive, Mr. Layton. It seems the rumors touting your skills weren't totally unfounded. But don't go getting ideas. Do the smartest thing and leave the detective work to me. In the meantime, you can occupy yourself by searching for the golden apple. Painting scrap, nice. Yep. Easy puzzle, chat. Easy puzzle. That was 40 Pika Rats? Easy puzzle. Oh, Professor, you simply have to help me. I've got another puzzle in my hands I just can't solve. As a man of the world, you know, there's nothing women find more alluring than competence. Damn. Okay, that's why. Alright, I'm counting on you, Professor. Don't doom me to an eternal bachelorhood. Chris, you're the real golden apple. Thank you. The cross shape on the pin board below has 9 pins inside it and 16 outside it. Remember that example because now it's your turn to construct a shape on the board that can create a cross that has 17 pins inside it and 16 pins outside. Feel free to make the cross any shape you like. Okay. Wait. 16 outside of it, 9. Okay. So the pins that I draw the shape on do not count towards the shape. Or do not count towards the pin. 16 pins outside it and 17 pins inside it. Wait. Okay, no, so it has to be a cross shape. And it has to draw using the pins. So, how deformed can I make this cross shape, I guess is the question. 17 pins inside it and 16 outside of it. Wow, this is wild. This is wild. So let's see, we have 49 pins. $49 pins to use. I can tell the only way to do that is to make the cross diagonal. I mean, it makes sense, right? We can, in fact... Okay, I've lost myself. So what if... Wait, hold on. "17 pins inside of it. I can't really tell if that's inside or outside. Let's count the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's kind of vague whether or not those pins like on it count or don't count.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right. This puzzle is a cinch once you figure out the cross needs to be placed diagonally on the board. Sometimes the only thing you really need to think creatively is to think... Sometimes the only thing you really need to solve a puzzle is a little creative thinking. Thanks, old boy. With this puzzle solved, I feel I've drawn one step close to the altar. Wall clock. Luke, you haven't gotten anything. You can have it. You're welcome. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, Professor, how fortunate that you're here at a time like this. I have a favor to ask of you. Please, madam, ask away. I am happy to come to your aid in any way I can. Thank you, Professor. How could you solve this puzzle for me? Though I'm not feeling up to the challenge, it won't solve itself.
A father and son are having a conversation. The father turns to the son and says, "You know, son, there was a time when your old man was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year, I was only 1.5 times her age, but still, that's pretty amazing, eh? Father, if father's 44 years old, how old is the mother? Probably like 42 or 43. Because if he was twice her age... Right? If he was twice her age at 2 and 1, 3 and 2 only... Wait. One and a half times her age. There was a time when your old man was twice the age of your mother. Of course, next year I was only... Next year, I was only 1.5 times her age, but still, that's pretty amazing, eh? So, wait, 4 and 2, and then 5 and 3? I think that's 1.5? Okay, not really. That's not really true. Not really true. What about... Could be like 6 and 3. 6, 3, so 4, 7. Is it exact? Is it saying exact? Because sort of the immediate answers, the math ain't mathin' right away. Unless I'm thinking not as good as I should be. The father is 44 years old. How old is the mother? Oh, this one again. Oh boy, I love it when a chatter says this one again. Because, I don't know. I don't think I've seen a chatter say this one again. As in like, oh no, the infamous puzzle. I feel like I've dealt with enough age puzzles in this game. Wait, I remember the trick to getting the one answer. I mean, I wonder if it's like... What if it's like 22 divided... Wait, no, 44 divided by 2. So 22 divided by 1.5... No, that doesn't... Math! I love math. Here's the hint. Think low numbers. So I'm looking at low numbers right now, and I mean real low numbers. I'm talking like 1 and 2. I'm looking at, because that's what I was initially thinking. He was 2 when she was 1, right? That's what I was thinking at first. Which maybe that's still the answer. I got distracted. I lost focus. So I didn't really follow that line of reasoning. 2, 1, 3, 2. Say again. Did my mic cut out? Did I lose connection? I haven't dropped frames, so I'm thinking the first answer, potential answers I was floating around is when he was 2, she was 1. So there, in this scenario, the mother would have been 40. The mother is currently 43 years old. To say, I did not completely follow that line of logic all the way through. 3, 2 is not 1.5. 3 is not 1.5 times larger. Wait. Hold on. No, it is. 3 is 1.5 times. Chat? Chat. Krista Fields is something we like to call not the brightest. Krista Fields is someone we like to call the guy who got 43s in math tests in high school. So what did I say? She's 43?
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right, the mother is 43 years old. When the boy's father was 2 years old, his mother was 1. The next year, he turned 3 and she would turn 2. You realize this is the only combination of ages that yield the ratios mentioned in the problem. Everything starts to make sense. Why does Dad say that like that's an amazing factoid? I don't know. What a relief. I can finally stop thinking about that silly puzzle. You have my thanks. Splendid painting. Oh, Luke loves splendid paintings. Anyway, who are we looking for? Ingrid? Oh, there you are, just hanging out.
Oh, look who it is. Professor Layton, was it?
Lytle. The name's Layton, madam.
Oh, that's right, Professor Layton.
Chris's football flag is a silly puzzle. It is a silly puzzle. The puzzle is, why does anyone like the pack?
All that talking about the mansion we did last time got me reminiscing, so I decided to stop by for a visit. But enough about me. The look on your face seems you have something to ask me.
As a matter of fact, I do. Do you happen to know who Baron Reinhold considered his close friends?
His friends, you say? Well, He wasn't exactly what you call a social butterfly. I'm sorry, that's all I really know of his friends. Oh, wait a moment. I do believe that Zapone fellow paid to the mansion a few times. Professor, could she be referring to that man we met? Ah, yes, that gentleman with the fancy little mustache. We should ask him if he knows anything. I'd wager he's still hanging around that fork in the road just beyond the clock tower. To the clock tower we go. What's in here? Okay, that was the candle wax puzzle. Oh, look, another candle, Luke. That reminds me, have you heard this one before? Is this another candle puzzle? Might be. You only have one match left. You want to light the room with an oil lamp. Start the fire to warm the room, then heat your bathwater. In order to complete all the actions, which of these must you light first? Chris, you're a fork in the road beyond the clock tower. I don't know what to make of that. Wait, so you want to light the room with an oil lamp, start a fire to warm the room, and heat your bathwater. You only have one match left. I mean, can you not use the same match? Which of these should you light first?
I think I've got it.
Easy,
Layton's
chat.
apprentice saves
Easy,
the
chat.
day.
That's right. The first thing you need to light is the match itself. Without a fire source, how could you possibly start to take care of the lamp, bathwater, or fireplace? It's a trick question. You have to light the match first. Wonderful, Luke. That is indeed the answer. I don't see anyone minding the shop at the moment. Perhaps we should leave for now. A pine bed? Luke, you want a pine bed. Sure. We solve a candle puzzle and there's just whole big old pine bed lying about. I dropped my notebook, chat. I apologize for bending over on stream. You have to light the match first. Deke, we solved your puzzle. You're good. Is this the house of puzzles that we missed? Who is this guy? Who is this man? Since you come to Town Hall, I strongly advise you follow the town procedure and solve this puzzle. 6-4. Oh my, it looks like someone has been writing nonsense on the blackboard again. It turns out, though, that under certain conditions, these strange equations are actually correct. 8 minus 6 equals 2. 8 plus 6 also equals 2. Assuming the above to be true, what does 7 plus 6 equal? What? Okay. 8 minus 6 is 2. Okay, that logically makes sense to me. 8 plus 6 equals 2 does not make sense to me. 7 plus 6? One? Under strange conditions, they're actually correct. So where's the trick? Where is the trick in this puzzle that supposedly makes it correct? Assuming the above to be true, what does 7 plus 6 equal? I mean, could it just be 13? I don't think it is, because this game loves to make me think the answer is what it should be, right? You know? But could it just be 13? But that doesn't make sense. Could it be 1? Is it adding a negative 6? Is that what it's trying to imply? What am I mean, yeah, maybe 7 plus 6 is 1, which would make sense if the 6 was a negative number.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
So it's a time okay. You are correct. This puzzle is using time as a framework for the calculations. If you take 6 hours away from 8 a.m., the time becomes 2 a.m. Move forward 6 hours from 8 a.m., and the time becomes 2 p.m. Therefore, if you add 6 hours to 7 a.m., you should arrive at the answer 1 p.m. You can, of course, reverse a.m. and p.m. and still find the solution. Makes sense to me. Sure. Thank you. That will do nicely. Now please vacate the premises. All right. Cool.
It just forms pens as far as the eye can see. Blech.
All right. Do you have more stupid puzzles for me, little girl?
Hee. Good afternoon, mister. Hey, I'll tell you a secret if you can solve my puzzle for me. It's about a girl who is about to have her birthday.
Are you the girl who's about to have her birthday? Is that why you made up dumb puzzles? Wait, 60 pig rats? Oh boy. When asked about her birthday, a young woman gives the following information. The day after tomorrow, I turned 22, but I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. When is her birthday? February 29th. Chris, this would be significantly easier if you embraced the pasta salad and swallowed the grizzly bear. Listen, I'm hungry, man. You don't bring up pasta salad last year. Whoops.
That should do it. Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Okay. Oh, I didn't read that, like, mini hint it gives me. Is it being deceptive when it says 20? I mean, I guess not, because it's part of the puzzle, right? The day after tomorrow, I turn 22. But I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. So she... Never mind. That's dumb. I was gonna say, she's 5 because there's 5 candles on her. It's dumb. The day after tomorrow, I turned 22, but I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. I feel like it might be January 1st, but I'm not sure how to back that up. Wait, last year, on January 1st, she was 19. What if it's December 31st? Or yeah, December 31st she was born. Or maybe January 2nd. Because if she's... Wait, last year on New Year's Day, it's not my theory while you do your own. So... If she was 19 on New Year's Day, her birthday was the following day, she'd age up a year within a day, right? Last year. That's last year, and she's 21 now. Let me actually open up a calendar, because that might make things easier for me to process if I look at a calendar. So she was born the 2nd. In 2 days, she'll be 22. Okay, I'm like, calendar math is so tricky, you know? Because 2 days before her birthday would be the 31st or the 30th? I guess technically the 31st. So, calendar last year, because we haven't moved into the new calendar yet. So calendar last year is when this gets funky. Is when it gets funky.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right. Her birthday is January 2nd, and your conversation with her must have taken place on December 31st. As you can see on the chart above, the woman was 19 on New Year's Day last year. She turned 20 the next day. This year, she would have turned 21, and in 2 days after the New Year, she will turn 22. I have a cousin and an aunt who were born on the 2nd of January. Which is now a fun factoid I know about. She's 21, that's December 31st. And it's December 21st, then she'll be 22 last year. We got this.
Wow, you're smart. Okay, come closer. I can tell you my secret.
I don't know what voice I just gave her now.
I heard that all the people who got kidnapped feel a little sick right before they get taken. I bet the monster that lives up in the tower feeds on its victims super gross foods before it pounces. Oh, I bet, like, hamburger ice cream with butterscotch and mayonnaise swirl. Ew. Or maybe he just picks the weakest of the bunch to snatch. I just don't get why he needs all those people.
Do cat and mouse have more puzzles for me?
That cat and mouse seem to get along pretty well, don't they?
Do you think so, Luke? I would have guessed the cat was tormenting that poor mouse. But if you say the two of them are friendly, I believe you.
Of course, it has to do with animals. Leave it to me. By the way, Professor, have you heard this one before?
I like this relationship of them, like, challenging each other. Like, oh, hey, this puzzle. Have you heard of this puzzle? And it's like, and they work on it together. It's fun. According to the diagram here, A equals 2, B equals 3, C equals... A equals 2, B equals 3, C equals 3, D equals 4. What does E equal? What? Okay. So now we gotta figure out what these lines have to do with any of it. Maybe that's how many lines form its shape. How many sides lines? E should equal 4 then. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? But if D equals 4, unless it doesn't count the edge as a line, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that doesn't hold up. Does not hold up. Okay, which is why D equals 4, because they want to trick you. They want to trick you in thinking, oh, you got it, you're so smart, haha. Unless it's just like how many lines are touching its edges? Because one kind of comes up on D, this like this little line right here touches D. So D equals 4. It can't be, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. But then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably 1, 2, 3. Want a hint? No, not yet. Equals 2. B is 3. C is 3, D is 4. So if line theory is to be believed, 1, 2, 3, 4. If that's just how many lines, because let's run under the assumption of how many lines are touching these. But then if that's true, then that right there equals 5. I mean, it could be 5. Could be 5. Because 1, 2, 3 lines touching B, right? 1, 2 lines touching A, right? 1, 2, 3 lines touching C. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines touching D. So what did I say here? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna go 5. Watch Randy be like, haha, idiot, you didn't get the hint, idiot. There we go. See, I'm smart.
Critical thinking
I'm smart.
is the key to success.
Well done. The number assigned to each letter refers to the number of sections that are touching the labeled section. Okay. Okay. Well, here's my hang up with that, right? Like, see? Like, this could be argued as touching C, right? I mean, that's why I didn't say that. That's why I didn't think that, right? No, Chris, you're an idiot. That's not how geometry works. No, it's a corner. The corners don't touch the plot of land, you idiot. You see how that corner's right next to it? That's not touching each other, Krista Fields. Idiot. You stupid little dummy. You fool.
Gosh, I was sure I'd come up with a really good puzzle, but it was still too easy, I guess.
What does that have to do with cat and mouses? Oh, there he goes, a poem. Close friends of the Baron. It's true, I had the pleasure of meeting Baron Reinhold a few times.
Mr. Zabone, if you didn't happen to be good friends with the Baron, did you?
Me? Ha 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 ha! Oh no, I was nothing of the sort. Can you think of anyone at all who was close to Baron Reinhold? No, I didn't really know him. Well, there was that one possibility. No, wait. Never mind, I'm not sure.
I guess Zabone can't really tell us much of anything.
Yes, I'm afraid he was no help at all. I suppose that means we're back where we started. But at least we can be sure that this close friends we're after is a resident of St. Mister. We mustn't give up, Luke. Let's continue to ask around. Oh, and in there. Not being a member of high society myself, I've never so much as had a conversation with Baron Reinhold. Now, Sonny, much as I'd like to keep chatting, I'm awfully tired. I think I need to go lie down. Are you feeling unwell, sir? I'm just plumb exhausted lately. That awful noise coming from the tower, you see. It's gotten so loud I can't sleep a wink at night. Do you know what's causing the noise? It's just a rumor, but I heard every time that sound rips through St. Mystery, someone disappears. They say the ones who go missing are the people who've been talking about feeling tired. But those who disappear are back just before you know it, so it's probably just a load of poppycock. Whenever the noise sounds, someone disappears. Interesting.
Do you think that peculiar sound has anything to do with that strange old man who abducted Ramon?
It's certainly a possibility, isn't it? But why would he release his victims after going through the trouble of kidnapping him?
Professor, there's something on the ground here.
You're right. It appears to be a scrap of paper. Will you check if anything's written on it?
Sure thing. Let's see here. The boss complimented my latest model today. He's a good guy, and he's given me a new sense of purpose. I'm sure this is my true calling. I want to perfect my skills so I can repay the man for his generosity.
This sounds like a great deal like a journal entry, doesn't it? Judging by the writer how he uses the term, the boss, I imagine he was under the employ of the Baron.
I've constructed models to fit every situation, just like the boss asked me to. I gotta smile when I see the interesting he's made them. That's the end of the entry. Do you suppose this person made some sort of a models for a living?
He's a statue maker. He made statues of the Baron wife. Well, how are you doing, my friend? Eating your meat.
Yo, Professor, did you find what you're after? Never mind that, though. I got something more important to talk about. Namely, chocolate. Help me solve this puzzle, and I'll tell you something I bet you'll find very interesting.
69, nice. You have a hankering for chocolate, so you buy a huge sheet of 30 chocolate squares. The sheet is 5 squares by 6 squares wide. You can only break the chocolate at lines that don't run between squares, and you aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Keep in mind the rules. What's the fewest number of times you need to break the chocolate in order to separate the 30 squares of... Wait. You aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Break by lines that run between squares. Okay, so what it's asking for is... Oh, this is gonna be somewhat tricky. The fewest number of times this is interesting. The lines that run between squares. You aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Okay, so I'm allowed. This is a write-in. So given logic, but you're not allowed to stack things on top of each other, right? So then that means this piece has to be broken, 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 this piece has to be broken. Individually. I don't know if I like that answer. But assuming this, but we're not saying this is the answer. We're just gonna give ourselves a baseline to work with. So if we break here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is six breaks over 1, 2, 3. This is similar to the germ puzzle. I know which puzzle you're referencing, but I don't remember what the logic was there. But not saying this is the answer, but theoretically, we have to break the chocolate. What is that? 6 times 4, 24 times to get the... Oh, but if it's similar to the germ puzzle... But no, because if it was similar to the germ puzzle, and if the logic I think you're trying to employ applies here, you're trying to imply that it would take 29 breaks to break the chocolate, or at least one fewer than the number of times you'd think you'd need to break it, right? Maybe, wink. But, 24 is at least my most, immediate answer for how many times we would need to break the chocolate square. Wait. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Which is lower than 24. Or higher than 24, excuse me. I feel like it's 24. The game's gonna be like, you idiot, you dummy. It's not 24, you idiot. Randy's gonna be like, you
Luke,
idiot, you
here's
dummy.
my
It's not
answer.
24.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Think about how your chocolate will end up. Try working backward. Try working backward. One. That run between squares, you aren't allowed to stack multiples to even stop each other. Not that I'm trying to. Boy, I'm hungry. I am hungry, and I ate a lot today. Who's texting? Okay. Alright, game. I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust you with a hint coin, alright? It's common for people to start thinking about the ways they need to break the chocolate in order to achieve the true objective at hand. However, the truth is that no matter how you break the chocolate, the answer you arrive... It's common for people to start thinking about the ways they need to break the chocolate in order to achieve the objective at hand. However, the truth is that no matter how you break the chocolate, you will arrive... The answer you arrive at will be the same. Still sticking with my answer. How many times you'll need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares? Okay. Is this game trying to tell me each of the 30 chocolate squares? So does that mean that... I mean... It would have to be completely divided, right? the game is asking me if it wants all 30 chocolate squares separated, right? Or is it just asking how many times until the chocolate squares are separated? Which would be 1, right? Because if you reference, I don't want the hint right away. It's common for people to start thinking about the ways they need to break the chocolate. In order to achieve the objective. The truth is that no matter how you break the chocolate, the answer you arrive at will be the same. Is it just saying if all 30 pieces of chocolate are separated from each other, then you only need to break it 1 time? Is that what it's trying to tell me?
Luke, here's my answer.
Okay.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Yeah, Randy, go ahead, give your hint. Yep, go ahead. I grant permission for hint. This game doesn't deserve my hint coins. It's 30 chocolate squares. Zero breaks equals 1 piece. 2 breaks equals 2 piece. Okay. It's not trying to tell me 29 breaks, right? It can't be right. If I'm thinking about the way that you might be suggesting, Randy, that can't be right. Or rather, what I interpret you're suggesting. If you say so. Just to like, I wrote 24
There we
acts.
go.
That was
I suppose I thought wrong.
keep trying. Overwhelmed by all the ways to go, don't think so hard. Think about how your chocolate will end up. Try working backwards.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right. If you follow the rules set out in the puzzle, then it really doesn't matter how you break up the chocolate. The number of segments you have to increase. The number of segments you have increased by 1 each time you break off chocolate. If you start with 1 segment of chocolate, so 29 breaks later, you should have 30 segments. No, it makes sense. Okay, how about that info I promised? If you want to experience the best Saint Dining Mr. A has to offer, you've got to check out Crouton's restaurant. Everything makes is yummy. Don't even get me started on the stews. You have to try for yourself. World map. Professor Layton likes the world, I guess. Split a sheet of chocolate and you get 2 segments, where there was only 1 before. Then if you break one of the 2 segments, you get a total of 3 segments. Your third break, regardless of what segment you choose, will yield a total of 4 segments of chocolate. Do you see the pattern here? Since you can't break multiple segments of the chocolate at a time, you increase the total number of segments you have by 1. If you caught onto that, the rest should be the breeze. So, chat, this is 1 break. This is 2 breaks. This is 3 breaks. This is 4 breaks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 12, 18. Okay, yeah. That was just bad math, bad interpretation on my part, first time. Okay. I did bad math, and that affected how I solved the puzzle. Which is to say, badly. There, yes, you. Do you mean me, good sir? Yep, this flower vase is yours, right? I've been keeping it nice and safe for you. I've never seen anyone who just forgot something like this while shopping. You're a vase-based case. Har har. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've never seen that vase before in my life. Okay, this will go on for a while, so... Excuse me, chat. I accidentally I messed up the window size on accident. Okay. What? This vase doesn't belong to you? So why'd that guy tell me to give this to you? What did this man look like? Well, my hat was away from obscuring certain details of me. It was the worst, I tell you. Back to the issue at hand. The mystery man wasn't a regular around here, that's for sure. Don't sweat it, though. I'll just give it back the next time I see him. So speaking of flower vases, I know a puzzle I bet you'll like. It's not a hard one or anything, but it's the least I can do for bothering you about the vase. And I want a bratwurst now. Someone knocked and shattered this beautiful vase, and shattered it. Fit the pieces together to restore the vase to its original shape. There's one catch though. Mixed with the pieces is a vase from... Okay, well, let's just, put pieces together. We'll figure it out. Stop lecturing me, please. Okay, so that's probably the odd man out. Oh no, that's the... Easiest puzzle of my life? What the
There
frick?
we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Good job. Repairing the vase wasn't much of a challenge, was it? Oh, if only fixing things in real life were this simple. You've got a good head on your shoulders. I'm impressed. By the way, you sure you don't want to take some fresh sausage home with you? Believe me, there are some links you don't want to be missing. Haha. No, thank you. We're just fine. Too bad. Not to bust your chops or anything, but the deal was a one-time offer. Maybe you said yes. You knew it was at stake. Ha ha ha. I think we're done here, Luke.
I couldn't agree more, Professor.
What the frick is this thing?
What kind of lot just throws trash on the ground? I'm gonna pick it up. It's an old newspaper. Honestly, you think everyone would just know the trash goes in the trash? Wait a second. You have to come take a look at this article.
Well then, would you look at that? It seems to be Inspector Kemley. Ha ha ha! Look at that! Kemley hailed as brilliant detective and devoted husband. Kemley hailed as a brilliant detective and devoted husband. Kemley celebrates each successful case with his favorite treat, his wife's sweet potato fritters.
Wow, who saw that one coming? He's so gruff that I'd never imagined he'd have a soft side like that. Just look at that old grump grinning over this plate of sweet potato fritters. I knew he was fussing over nothing when he said he hated sweets back at Reinhold Manor.
I'm gonna order some Taco Bell. You want anything? Yes, but not from Taco Bell. That's right, Luke. He did say that. How very curious. What are you doing here?
So it's true what I'm hearing about you two? Are you really running around town in search of the Reinhold fortune?
That's correct, sir. Currently, we're in search of a close friend of Baron Reinhold's. We believe he has entrusted this friend with an important note.
Gracious, that's quite a search you have on your hands. Oh, excuse me, my name is Archibald. The Baron and I were great friends, thick as thieves. We used to have the most bizarre, amazing conversations late into the night. Do you think perhaps I'm the one you're searching for?
Yes, I think so. What luck after all this searching, we should bump into you at a place like this. I have one question. Do you recall ever receiving a small note written by a written message from the Baron?
No, I don't remember receiving anything of the sort from Gus. But he did give me a fine desk that once belonged to him. It's at home. Maybe it holds some kind of clue.
The Baron's desk, you say? Excellent.
Would you like to come over to my house and take a look at it?
You are most gracious. If you'd be kind enough to allow us to take a look at it, we would be very grateful.
I'm sure Gus wouldn't mind two fine puzzle lovers such as yourselves looking over his desk. Actually, let me impart a few pearls of wisdom that while you got your attention. Focusing on your case is all well and good, but if you don't solve some puzzles, you'll be sorry. So make an effort to find some puzzles around town and just solve the ones you can. Take from this old-timer. It's good to stop and smell the puzzles sometimes. Alright, I'll get off my high horse. Let me lead you on to my house. Follow me. This is Gus's old desk. Take all the time you need to examine it.
Splendid. Luke, let's get right to it.
You can't be finished so soon, can you?
There's nothing in here. Let's look at someplace else.
A note. It seems to be a note. It may point us in the direction of the golden apple.
What do you make of this X?
I believe they called this Twitter back in the day. I'm afraid I just don't know at the moment. The hunt begins. We can go for a little longer. Probably to, depending on where it is, the next save point. Maybe we'll try some puzzles in like the puzzle lounge or whatever that place is called.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I received a call from the innkeeper, Beatrice. Seems she's concerned about one of her lodgers, and she'd like your thoughts on the problem.
Well, we best go help her. Thank you, Archibald. Now off to the inn we go, Luke.
Can't be finished so soon, can you? Okay. Whoops.
And coin.
Welcome back, Professor. I've been looking forward to your return.
Thank you. Was there something you wished to discuss with me?
Oh, yes. Listen to this. One of the guests here just performed a doze and dash routine on me. The man's gone, and so are his things. I'd like you to bring him back. I am a businesswoman, after all. How can I run a business with scoundrels skipping on the bill like this?
Would you mind if I looked around the man's room?
Please do. Look at it all you want. Here, I'll show you it. Yuck! What an absolute pigsty! The whole place stinks of smoke, and there's trash everywhere.
Beatrice, can you describe the guest's appearance for me?
Well, he had a sharp mustache, and it was pretty clear he wasn't from around here. That was obvious. A mustache reeks of smoke. Oh, do you suppose she could be talking about Inspector Kemley? Inspector Kemley? Isn't he the self-important windbag who's up at the Reinhold Manor? No, that's not him. The man stayed here looked just so much more evil. He was wearing a long trench coat. I'm sure you know this type. Oh, where could he have run off to? Sorry to ask, Professor, but would you be a darling and find the thief who skipped out on this bill? I'm counting on you to catch the no-good fiend who skipped out on this bill. Be a darling and find that bill-dodging thief? Honestly, how are we ever going to make progress on our search for the golden apple? Things aren't looking good. No one knows anything about the items in question. We have no leads. I'm beginning to wonder if the golden apple that everyone is in a flap over even exists.
Now, Luke, I wouldn't say we're without any leads. Think, my boy. There's a place in St. Mystery that every villager has warned us to stay away from.
What do you mean?
The tower, Luke. No matter who we ask, no one seems to know a thing about the place. But suppose for a moment that the tower has something to do with the golden apple. Then it follows that the people of St. Mystery, scared to draw near the tower, wouldn't know anything.
Of course! We need to investigate that tower!
The tower marks the far northern border of St. Mystery. Let us search the road north of the market for a route near the tower. Yeah, we'll save our progress. We'll see if we can find.
Oh, the drawbridge is back up.
That bridge appears to be the only way out of St. Mystery. It seems we're confined to this town for the moment.
Oh my. And to make matters worse, it seems no one can find the crank to the lower bridge.
Well then, my boy, all we can do is wait. Let us attend to our business in the village.
Not even the Layton mobile can make it across the river, huh?
But of course, as much as I adore the contraption, it is just a car after all. Ha ha ha! Luke, our little exchange has reminded me about a wonderful puzzle about cars. Why don't you give it a try? Oh, we've been holding on this one for a while. Oh, gridlock! I love gridlock! The Laytmobile, the professor's pride and joy, is stuck behind several other cars trying to exit a crowded parking lot. Things are so tight, though, that each car can only move forward and backward with respect to the direction it's currently facing. Use your stylus to direct traffic and guide the professor's car to the exit. Yeah, I know how to play gridlock. It's fine. I know how to play gridlock. Okay, I don't think it matters, like, how many moves I take, it seems. Could have been optimized, but I mean, I don't think it matters.
Well, here's my guess. I did it! Yes!
Good job clearing out the traffic. Now, to solve the puzzle again, in the fewest number of movements possible, if you're really good, you should be able to do so in 14 moves. Well, that takes care of the puzzle, but I do wonder when we'll be able to get back to my automobile. Oh, strange gizmo. Nice. I wonder where that, like, oh, maybe this was the puzzle house.
Seems to be a puzzle embedded in the door. I could have sworn there was nothing there a minute ago.
Fascinating. This puzzle appears to be acting as some sort of lock for this door. How delightful. Luke, my boy, why don't you give this a puzzle a try? I'm almost certain the door will open if you solve it. Can you get the red ball out of the maze? Slide the obstruction blocks out of the way. This problem can be solved as okay. It's 12 moves. Okay. All right. Um. Wait. That counts as one move? Okay. I don't know if it matters that much. No. "12 moves, really? I believe it." Shoot.
How does this sound?
Missed input. Missed input.
Professor, I've solved it.
Well done. With all these blocks in the way, your ball was harder than it. I can't read because I'm hungry. Not really. It's dyslexic. Very nice. The door should open up right now. Oh, get the ball at 1.
Why, howdy. Do you often find yourself hopelessly, achingly, painfully stuck on puzzles? Well then, Sonny, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Granny Riddleton's Puzzle Shack. Granny Riddleton? Where can we find this lady? Isn't it obvious? She's right in front of you, boy. Tisk, tisk. No wonder you have some trouble solving puzzles. Yes, you are gazing at the very beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton, guided through the puzzle. Beautiful and clairvoyant? Professor, do you know what she's going on about?
Fret not, Luke. Why don't you let me do the talking here? Sorry to disturb you, Miss Riddleton, but by clairvoyant, do you mean to say that you have psychic powers? Can you do things like, say, pick out a criminal out of a crowd or visualize the location of lost objects?
Pshaw! Any fortune teller can do that. So what if you can see a few days into the future? Big whoop. My specialty, you see, is puzzles. Puzzles people forget about. Puzzles people miss. Surely you boys have had a few of those, eh? No need to turn red, it happens to the very best of puzzlers. What I do, you see, is I take those poor, lost little puzzles and invite them to come stay with me. Wow, those puzzles that we tried to solve but weren't able to solve. Those puzzles are here now? Hehehe, looks like you finally figured out what makes me so amazing, boy. Now go ahead and give a knock on that shack behind me. Inside you'll find rows of cute little jars, each one of them stuffed with a forgotten puzzle. I bet you can find those lost puzzles of yours somewhere in the midst of all my little pretties. What's in the red bucket? Nothing. Oh, there we go. Milk pitch. I missed a milk puzzle? Oh, a 50 Picarats one. Oh, it's one of these. On the counter we have a 10-quart pitcher full of milk, an empty 7-quart pitcher, and an empty 3-quart pitcher. The pitchers are unmarked, and your task is to divide the 10 quarts of milk so that both the 10-quart pitcher and the 7-quart pitcher are holding exactly 5 quarts. We did a puzzle like this, right? I mean... Okay, we're back where we started. Did I screw up? No, hold on. I think that somewhere along here is my first move. No. No. I think this is where we start. Maybe? No. No.
2. There we go. There we go.
How does this sound? Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Well done. If you keep at it long enough, you'll eventually come across a solution. The shortest possible requires 9 moves. Did I do that, chat? I wasn't counting my moves. Found a strange gizmo. Milk thing, something. The distance 3 racehorses can run around the racetrack in 1 minute is listed below. Horse A, 2 laps. Horse B, 3 laps. Horse C, 4 laps. In 1 minute? How big is this course? The horses line up at the starting line and start running in the same direction. How many minutes will pass while all 3 horses end up the same line? I'm not good at these. Not good at any of these, if I'm being honest. So common factor between them, right? So 12? So it'd take 12, no, 6 minutes. How many minutes will pass? Okay, 6 minutes? Is that what I just said? 2 laps a minute. 2 laps a minute. Divided by 4 laps a minute? 2 laps. Wait. 1 minute. Wait. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Divided by 2, 3.
Luke, here's my answer.
No.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Too bad. Don't bother with complicated calculations. Thanks for that. So where did my math go wrong? I did it. That's where it went wrong, to be honest. So okay, so on 1 minute pass, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 3 laps, 4 laps. 2 minutes pass, 4 laps, four laps, 6 laps, 8 laps, 3 minutes. Did I make a clerical error? 6 laps, 9 laps, 12 laps. Randy gets it. Is Randy thinking big brain right now? Is Randy thinking it'll take... No, the game's obviously asking, like, when are they all gonna... I get it. I get it. Horse won't keep running. The horse won't keep running. Horse won't keep running. So it should take... $30 seconds? If this is a lap? Wait, how many minutes? No, it'll... I get it. I get it.
There we go.
I get it. I get it.
Another puzzle solved.
Red herring on this. You got it. 1 minute, the horse will have done 2 laps. Horse B will have done 3 laps. Horse B will have done 2 laps. On all 4 laps, we'll start up at the starting line. Strange gizmo. Racetrack riddle. Oh, this is the easy one. We should be doing this one first. As you can see, what we've got here is some trash and a dustpan made of matchsticks. Can you move 2 matchsticks to change the picture so the dustpan is holding the trash? Okay, so we got 2 moves left. Can I... Okay, yes, I can rotate. I think I turn at... it should be good enough, right?
There we go. Critical thinking.
I think
is
we
the
solved
key
a
to
harder variant of that
success.
one already, right? So... That's correct. Do your part to keep mystery clean. Hand-woven rug. Layton. Sure. Yeah, let's go to the hardest one first, right? Quote unquote. Your friend just got back from the post office, where she purchased a sheet of stamps, with values ranging from 10 cents to $1. First, your friend cut out the dollar stamp and set it aside. Then she uniquely divided the remaining stamps into 7 uniquely shaped bunches, with each total value of $1. Can you find the sheet of the stamps? Can you divide the sheets of stamps the same way your friend did? God, another dividing one. I've seen a good number of these puzzles before, so I think they did copy a lot of them. And some of them they flat out admit is the case. Like there's one where it's like the duck and the wolves and the crossing the river, and they're like, a little history on this puzzle. It's been around for thousands of years, and it's one of the first known puzzles. Okay, so that's $1. That's $1. That's $1. That's $1. I mean, I think the puzzle here is just figure out dollars. I lost myself though already. It don't make sense anymore. All right, let's try to dollar up the easier ones. So that's 60, 70. Why does this... This makes no sense. Come on, guys. Why are you selling some stamps like this? $30, $10, $40, $20. I think that's right. 30, 40, $1. 50, 10. 50, 60, $90, 40, 80. Yeah, I think that's right.
That should do it.
Wait, did I get one wrong?
I suppose I thought wrong.
Don't give up. It's not enough to just divide the stamps into $1 groups. Each of the... What? Just divide it. Each of the 7 groups must be a different shape. The diagram here shows the stamps divided into $1 segments. However, the green sections are the same shape. So it's clear the particular... Did it say that in the prompt and I just completely ejected that from my mind? Seven uniquely shaped bunches. It was in red text. I can't. Tetris of stamps over here. Okay. Okay, so they're all different shapes right now. That's a different shape. Okay, so these two are the same shape. I think it's... Those two are the same shape. That doesn't work. Friend, why did you buy stamps like this? Who hurt you? Okay, how did I do this before? That might help me kind of recalibrate. So that's how I did before. Wait, make the top corner 10, 16, 20, 10. Okay, so that's 60, $70 there. Now, which one? This way. This way. This way. This way. Yeah, that works. There's all the shapes. Those all look like different shapes to me, unless I'm idiot again.
That should do it.
There we go. Thanks, Randy.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Well done. There are several ways to divide the stamps into $1 groups, but there's the only one that all the form shapes. They all form shapes. Camera and case. Goat's eat stamps. While walking through a market on vacation, you notice a small stand selling camera. A camera and case is selling for $310. The seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself, and that the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. You decide you'd rather wait on buying a camera and opt to just buy the case alone. You hand the seller a $100 bill, and his eyes light up. Think fast now. How much change should you be getting back? Wait. Camera and case are $310. The camera costs $300 more than the case itself. And the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. Is this what I think the answer should be? Because every time the answer is what I think it should be, it's never what I think it should be. $300. Camera's $300 more than the case itself. Let's run under the assumption right now the case is just $10, all right? Um, wait, and the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. No, because... What am I not thinking about here? What is this game doing to try to trick me right now? But the camera is $300 more than the case itself is the problem. Which would mean that the camera then technically costs $310, right? And that the case... The case itself costs... The price of the set minus the cost of the camera. He's not saying the camera costs $300. He's saying the camera's $300 more. Price of set cost... It's just... Price of the set minus the cost of the camera is $310 minus $300. This can't be that simple. It can't be that simple. I refuse to believe it is simply that simple. Wait, I bet the case is free. You should get $100 back. The case can't be free. Case can't be free. So, camera case is a set. Camera costs $300 more than the case itself. And if the case was $0, 0 plus 300 is 300. So where's the $10 coming from? Can't be $100 back. Why buy a camera case, but not a camera? What if the camera you buy doesn't fit the case? This is weird. Simple, he's scamming the customer. I mean, he do be a merchant. The case itself... The case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. Alright. Hint coin. This puzzle isn't math intensive, but there's a particularly tricky aspect that trips most people up. The camera and the case cost total $310, but different price by $300. It can't be $90. It just can't be. I refuse to believe it's $90 of change. Okay, so if you assume the case, if you assume the case costs X, the camera must cost X plus $300. That means the camera itself must cost more than $300. You're probably getting $0 back in change. Probably getting 0. I want to guess it for the memes, to be honest. $300 is more than the case itself. Feel like you're getting $0 back. I'll use another hint coin if it's not.
There we go.
Okay.
Ah, I suppose I thought wrong.
Think carefully, or you might just get shortchanged. The camera together. Case and camera cost $300. $310 camera. Camera costs more than $300 in the case. It may seem like the answer is $300 for the camera, $10 for the case, but if you do the math, you see the only difference is $290. Have you noticed that already? I have not, because I'm dumb. I feel like hint 2 and 3 should have been swapped. How much change should you be getting back? What if the case is $90? Wrong. Okay. Thank you for telling me I'm wrong. So bluntly. K's cost price of the set minus the cost of the camera. X plus 300 plus X. So the case is $5. So should we get $95 back?
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Good thinking. That merchant had an awfully misleading way of explaining things, didn't he? Make sure you don't get duped by some swindler next time you're out shopping. Okay, umbrella puzzle. Let's go. Three identical-looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand. Assuming the owners don't check their umbrellas' labels, what percentage is there that the only two people walk away with their own umbrella? I don't want a percentage problem. Like, most swindlers these days aren't smart enough to come up with that. I can't deal with percentages, dude. Because it's not just like 66%. It's like 66% divided by something else, right? This is way too big brain. This is a game for children, my guy. Help me out, game. Help me out. Don't lose focus of what's being asked. Keep in mind that you're asked of grabbing your own umbrella. Don't lose focus of what's being asked. Keep in mind that you aren't being asked the percentage likelihood of grabbing your own umbrella from a group of three. What percentage chance is there No, I am losing focus. If 2 people have already successfully taken their own umbrellas, who's the final... They walk away with their own umbrella. Assuming the owners don't check their... 0, because they're all taking an umbrella?
There we go.
There we go.
Another puzzle solved.
That's right, if 2 people manage to grab their own umbrellas, the third person is left with only one umbrella to take her own. It's impossible for the only 2 of the 3 to pick up their own umbrellas. What a weird way to word the question. I don't know. I'm just burnt out. So, now we know that that should be there. I'll figure that out later. Oh, we're still missing an ear. So probably the last part we get is the last part we need with that. Okay. Cool. Alright, chat. That's it for tonight. I'm hungry. I want food. And I need to go to bed. So, thank you everyone who stopped by tonight. Thank you, VOD watchers, if you're watching the VOD. Yeah, that umbrella one was weird. It was weird. You know what else is weird, though? That we'll be streaming again approximately the same time next Thursday. It'll be after the holidays. It'll be good to go. And we'll see how much farther we get in this game. All right, thank you everyone for stopping by. Really appreciate it.